Welcome to our very first episode of WrenchWay Weekly. I'm excited about this show because it's really geared toward trying to get the voice of technician out. To start this show off, I'm going to run through how this works and what we're going to do. Our goal with WrenchWay Weekly is to really help highlight the voice of technicians and use that voice of technicians to better educate shops all over the country. And when I say shops, from the automotive side, from the diesel side, from the independent side, from the dealership side, from the fleet side, everybody. And so we're going to do this by picking a relevant industry topic each week and really kind of discussing it in detail. We're going to offer our industry expertise and what we see in our daily dealings with both the technicians and the shops. And we're also going to seek out input from those of you in industry, right? So the fixed ops directors of the world, the service managers, the small business owners, the dealership owners, dealership principals, whoever it is, but really focus on technicians and trying to get that feeling out of them. And there's a lot of hot button topics that we need to discuss, and we need to really use the voice of a collective group to try and make the industry better. So we're going to do this by starting a program called WrenchWay Insider. And to sign up for WrenchWay Insider, you just have to click on the link below. What we're going to do with that is then send you a weekly email. And in that weekly email, we're going to ask you to put your input in on that topic of the week. So if there's a topic on flat rate, or there's a topic on training, or something along those lines, we're really wanting to reach out and see what are the things that are super frustrating from both sides and try to address it in a way that we can help change the industry. So we'll take all of the data that we get from these surveys and that weekly email, whether it's a poll, a survey, whatever it is, and we're going to aggregate the data, and then we're going to report back on them. We're going to talk about them each week in the show. And really, we want this to be fun too. We don't want this to be too corporate or boring. So we're adding an additional element to that. What that additional element is a weekly prize. So to incentivize you for taking the time out and really trying to help the industry, we're going to do a weekly prize drawing. And it's for pretty cool prizes, right? It's not some keychain. It's actually a tangible item, whether it's maybe an example might be a Snap-on gift card, something that you can use, right? And so we're going to put everybody that gives their input into a drawing, draw somebody each week, and we'll announce the drawing at the following week's show. So pretty cool stuff. I think it's awesome. I think it can transcend the industry and really kind of point us in the right direction. So again, sign up for WrenchWay Insider. It can help you. It really, really can. And it can help get the voice of some folks that might not feel comfortable voicing their opinions out to really make a change and make an effective change. So if you work in the industry and you want to better get an understanding and better the communication between technicians and the shop owners or managers or whoever it is in industry, we want to hear from you. We want you to sign up for WrenchWay Insiders and again, to really make an effective change. If you'd like to provide that feedback, you need to be a WrenchWay Insider. So although you can comment on a LinkedIn post or you can do some of that, it doesn't help from the collective in that we need more feedback and more ability to be able to identify trends and then put that into content that we can help change the industry with. So we're going to be emailing out a quick 2-question feedback survey to our WrenchWay Insiders group this afternoon. So you want to get signed up for it right away. We want to hear from you, and even on that very first one, you're going to get entries into our first drawing. The first topic that we're going to be discussing next week is the topic of warranty labor rates, and this is very specific to dealerships. But there is some impact to aftermarket. in that if you're drawing a time from all data or something like that, you want to be able to really kind of voice any frustrations you might have. And this can come from a variety of different ways, right? And in this scenario, I used the example of a dealership's relationship with a technician, a manufacturer's relationship with a dealership, right? And how the chain of command works in that. And a lot of times you'll see the frustration from a technician standpoint saying, hey, you know what? The factory just doesn't get this. And the factory saying, hey, we do get it. We analyze all the data, and this is what the data tells us. So trying to close that loop and how we get that conversation to be a more productive conversation. And I use flat rate as an example as something that there's just a huge misunderstanding on, right? I think there's people from all ends of that are very frustrated with the program. A dealer obviously loves it because it rewards people for productivity. A technician at times can love it because it rewards productivity. So a high earning technician doesn't want to go back to hourly because they like to be able to make that, similar to like a salesperson, right? And the manufacturer wants that because they don't want to overpay for every job that gets done. And I think that goes all the way back to the Henry Ford days with flat rate. So again, a lot of this stuff ties together, such as warranty labor rates and warranty times, not so much warranty labor rates, but warranty times to flat rate and that general discussion. So as we go, that's why it's so important to get your input. I'm going to talk about it right here. We're going to discuss the results. We're going to talk about what we learned in hopes that we can really identify trends and help the industry out in general. So go ahead, sign up to be a WrenchWay Insider. I can't wait to get our first questions out to see what the feedback is. And we always welcome questions, comments. We're very transparent as a company in general, but I'm really looking forward to this. Take care. Look forward to getting that feedback and hopefully being able to put some of this stuff into action. Have a great day.